Hi, I'm Romy Babaw. Ako'y cameraman ni Julius sa Julius Babaw Unplugged. Pero ang expertise ko is high fidelity audio. So, welcome to Atmos Audio Video Store here in White Plains. Okay. Parang ako may-ari, no? Here we have project turntables and we've got this set up, our optical cartridge set up on a high-end project turntable. I used to do jingle productions. Yun yung parang pinaka-center of my profession. Yung gumawa ng jingles kasi nung nagpo-produce ako dati sa banda, walang pera. So, gumagawa na lang ako ng jingle para sa mga kumpanya, para sa election, etc. etc. Tapos, I used to work for Tower Records. Then I moved to Guitar Center and to Music Stack, reviewing records. From then, I built my own recording studio. So, doon ko ginagawa yung mga jingle works ko. I've been discussing optical cartridge for the last week. So, madaming interesado. Ang daming nagtatanong, ano yung optical cartridge? Bakit ganun? Tapos bakit kailangan pa ng, yun ang number one, bakit kailangan pa ng elliptical stylus? Tapos sabi ko, kasi hindi yun lumulutang. Kailangan niya ng guide. So, para siyang tren na merong rail. Di ba? Pag walang rail, hindi tatakbo yung tren. Di ba? Kasi madidiscarrel siya to the opposite side. Parang ganon. Kasi iba nga siya eh. Tapos yung iba pa, yung misconception, ay, digital yan, ayoko. Parang ganon. So, inassume nila, optical cartridge, high-tech, digital. Hindi. It's analog. It's light fusion. Parang ganon. It's something new. Kasi nga, ngayon lang natin ako nga, kung hindi sinabi sa akin yung yung optical cartridge, I would never know na merong optical cartridge. Di ba? So, I'm still in awe kung paano ni Aki-san na naggawa yung mga nandito ngayon na naririnig natin ngayon na something new, something interesting, and something exciting. Yan. Would if we are attempting to parang to get to the highest possible fidelity na present ngayong itong mga era na ito, I would suggest this Aki-san's new cart called the optical cartridge. Kasi it frees the whole take note the cart is guided by an elliptical cartridge kasi hindi siya lumulutang. Wala siyang hindi siya parang rail system na papalutangin ng magnets. Hindi. It doesn't use that. It uses an elliptical cart to guide it. Tapos meron siyang LED to pick up the signal dyan. And it goes back and then it is parang deciphered by its own proprietary phonostage. It's more like an equalization box. Parang ganon. Kasi meron siyang sariling system. It frees itself from the limitation of the standard cart, which is, di ba, it runs on a stylus, tapos yung stylus is dependent on the electromagnetic parang signals coming from the groove. So, may mechanical contact. This one, nagpapatunog yung ilaw ng optical cartridge. So, wala siyang limitation. Ibig sabihin, mas cleaner sounding, mas ang tawag dito, mas high fidelity in a way, lalo na kung maganda yung system mo, di ba? Hindi naman pwede yung ang ganda-ganda ng optical mo tapos hindi naman maganda yung system mo. So wala din. So kailangan there is a balance between your high fidelity optical cartridge and the whole system itself. May mga times na na nung kinumpare natin yung MC at saka yung optical na parang humahabol yung MC. At times mas bombastic yung base ng ng MC card over yung which is the na model to? MC ng ng project. Oo. One of the first, 'di ba? Parang ito yung pinaka-high-end nila, di ba? Na MC card. Oo. So, kung minsan, merong time na mag-try yung MC na humabol sa optical. Pero, kahit anong gawin natin, hindi natin pwede i-deny na there's something about the optical card that the other cards cannot do. Meron siya talagang parang genre para na nandoon. Oo. In fact, nung pinakinggan natin, ang lakas nung tunog nung optical. It has such a high level of output na you had to lower the volume kasi sobrang lakas. So, kasi nga wala siyang limitations eh. No physical limitations whatsoever. Analog, pero of course, analog sounding din. Pero mas clearer siya over the MC.
So does it mean, Kuya Rom, since you said na it's louder and clearer, kunyari, my amplifier has lesser wattage or does it have an effect? Will it improve it?
Wala. Kasi ang tendency mo naman is pagka sobrang taas ng level ng optical cartridge, i-lower down mo yung volume eh. So, in a sense, ikaw din yung nagbabalance. But the higher volume kasi gives it that edge. In fact, sa totoo lang, psychoacoustically, if mas malakas ang tunog ng isang bagay, you will perceive it as mas maganda. Kasi, totoo naman, mas malakas, wala ka nang hahanapin pa, wala ka nang i-goose up kasi andun na yun eh. Oo. Buo na. Kasi ganito yun eh. Since meron kang guide na elliptical, I'm talking about the optical, it will wear out. Kasi hindi naman siya nagre-retract na parang landing gear na aeroplano na pagka nag-game na, wala na siya eh. Hindi. Siya pa rin ang nagbibigay ng directions for the optical sensor. So, nagagamit mo, it will always wear out. That is why, just like any standard cart like MC, it has a physical characteristics. Pero remember, it doesn't make a sound. It's just a guide. So, actually, kahit anong klaseng guide, kahit conical, probably, pareho din eh. Pero Akisan just made it an elliptical para perfect ang tracking niya. Kasi mas sentro siya. Kasi pag nag-conical ka, kung minsan pupunta ka sa left, pupunta ka sa right. Parang gano'n. Pero ang elliptical, hindi. Talagang sentro siya sa gitna ng groove. Basta tama ang calibration, ha? Hindi. Kasi the optical cartridge actually uses the 4 wires on a standard standard arm. Yan, yung apat na yon. Tapos, yung isa, yun ang nagbibigay ng ng tunog. Tapos, ito somewhere down the line, yung power source na nanggagaling dun sa hindi siya phonostage eh. It's an equalizer, parang power source eh ng remember din na I forgot to mention yung RIAA equalization. The emphasis sa plaka is that may equalization ito designated by the RIAA Association of America. So, habang kinakat yung vinyl, meron siyang binabawasan na frequency, meron din siyang binuboost na frequency. Na pag playback mo sa amplifier mo do sa phonostage, babalik ta rin naman niya yung yung level. Bababaan niya yung tinaas, tataasan niya yung Take note na ang optical walang ganun. Walang RIAA. Kasi optical di ba? Hindi siya gumagamit ng standard na pero deep inside, there's a secret na we don't know. Na ini-equalize nung phonostage yung the emphasis ng parang equalizer siya sa loob na si Aki-san lang ang nakakaalam kung paano niya ginawa yon. But there is, I'm sure. Kasi hindi tutunog ng tama yung plaka mo pag wala yun. Somewhere inside.
There's a secret.
Kailangan natin siyang kausapin personally and tell us what you did inside that box. Diba? This is actually a Spanish flamenco track na merong element of rock sa start, sa intro, tapos naging flamenco siya talaga. What I noticed dito sa optical cartridge was it started with two guitars, each moving on different axial parang position sa left at saka sa right channel. Then napansin ko na hindi ko masyado napansin dito sa MC was merong third guitar moving slowly in volume sa center. Tapos until the very end, tatlo na sila na gitara. It's either Rodrigo played all three guitars and overdubbed them, or somebody else played it, pero I don't think so. I think isang tao lang ang tumugtog nito. Itong track na to. Tapos na.